Hello Scorpio, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini bonus reading. A general reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, I am fully booked through mid-September, but you're more than welcome to visit my website and find out all the information that you'll need in order to book a reading with me. That link is down below in the description box. And let's dive right into this, Scorpio. Just a really quick glance at what's going on between you and your person. So we're starting off with the divine masculine, and then we'll take a look and see where the feminine is at. These are the decks that we'll be using here today. So these are my self-created ones. The Thinking Man Oracle Volume 2 and the Woman's Intuition Oracle takes a look at the divine feminine aspect of the messages. And then I've got 3 decks here actually by my soul sister, Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Moody Moon Messages. I'm losing my voice, sorry. I've been talking all day. Moody Moon Messages, Masculine Edition. And then we have the Divine Feminine Edition right here. And then we'll take a look at the Romantic Confessions from Divine Masculine Messages. And lastly, we've got Divine Feminine Energy Oracle cards by Flames of Alchemy. Okay, Scorpio, so we're going to start things off, as I mentioned, with the Divine Masculine. Take a look and see where the masculine is at. And for purposes of this reading, I do tend to refer to the masculine as him or he, but if that's reversed for your situation, by all means, take the messages, and if it does resonate with you. So we'll start things off with the Moody Moon Messages Masculine Edition. All right, Scorpio, so what's going on with the masculine here? And hopefully my voice will hold out. I'm still on vacation, guys, so I haven't been doing a whole lot, but I still wanted to give you guys your bonus reading here. So as I mentioned, just a really quick glance to see where you guys are at. All right, masculine. The masculine is coming through with this very lonely energy. Isolated, disconnected, feeling very alone without the feminine, unhappy, unfulfilled, empty, frustrated. Whoa. Not only is this masculine lonely, but he's also very unhappy with where things are at with the feminine. Look at this. We've got nostalgic coming in, missing, yearning, reflecting. This is pretty straight to the point when it comes to this masculine. He's not happy not being with the feminine. He's definitely feeling isolated and alone without her, feeling very nostalgic, missing her, reflecting on the good times, the happy memories. Wow. We also have inner child, playful, reflecting, soul searching. Okay, so there's that soul searching going on when it comes to this masculine. And really reflecting, 2 cards right next to each other, reflecting. So that's where this masculine is at, really reflecting on the past, the moments that he has shared with the feminine, feeling very nostalgic, missing her. And lastly, look at this. Love. True, devoted, loyal. Okay? And if this masculine needed time apart from this feminine to realize that he actually has this intense love for this feminine, he's definitely feeling it now, but he's also feeling quite empty and lonely and unhappy with where things are at. Wow. Okay, so let's add to this. We'll grab some dialogue messages from the Romantic Confessions deck from the Divine Masculine. What is it that this masculine needs to say to this feminine here? Definitely missing her. I just got scared. So maybe at the time, this masculine was afraid to commit, afraid to open up his heart to the possibilities of where this could all go. The next message, maybe in the future we can have another go at this. Definitely wanting to try again. The next message, it is because of you that I know what unconditional love is. I just really feel here when it comes to this masculine, he feels empty and just tapped out because he was just unable to follow through with the feminine. He wasn't able to extend himself in the way he's seeing himself now, as to opening up his heart and giving his all to this connection. And realizing he does have unconditional love for this feminine. I miss laying in bed with you. He misses those intimate moments. And lastly, I wish things would have gone differently between us. Yep. I mean, look at the energy from that photo. He's unhappy, very frustrated with where things are at with the feminine. So let's add some additional dialogue from the Thinking Man Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio, focusing on the divine masculine. What else do we need to know? What is it that the masculine needs to say to the feminine? Oh, yes, we can. Look at that. Yes, we can start over. Yes, we can reconnect. Yes, we can fall in love again. So this masculine, you know, trying to be really optimistic despite the frustrations, despite feeling lonely, disconnected, you know, that nostalgic energy of just remembering how things used to be. It's like, yes, we can have that again. And look at this next message, guys. I'm going to hold that up for a minute so you can really see it. I never knew loneliness until you said goodbye. No question. Loneliness. So it's the feminine that ended up saying goodbye. And lastly, look at this. I love you. I have a feeling for some of my masculines, they held back. You know, they ended up not expressing themselves in the way they really wanted back then. Unable to even say I love you to the feminine, perhaps. Lots of regrets here is what I'm feeling when it comes to this masculine. So let's add some tarot to this. This is the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. What else do we need to know, Scorpio, when it comes to this connection? Focusing on the divine masculine. Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know here? Ooh, we've got the Three of Swords, but it did come up reversed. As you can see in the upright, it's heartbreak. Some of you guys might also be focused on a masculine who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It's in the reverse, guys, so that's how we're going to read it for this reading. And it's a good thing, because the Three of Swords in reverse is recovery. It's moving on from the sadness, moving on from the loneliness, moving on from whatever broke you guys up to begin with. This is recovery now. This is a masculine who is looking for forgiveness, basically. We have the Two of Wands, which is picking up off of fire. So for some of you, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you're focusing on. This Two of Wands is focused decisions. The Two of Wands is letting you know, feminines, if you're tuning in and watching for a masculine, this masculine is still very much invested and interested in you. They want to be able to make plans with you. Moving forward, looking towards the future rather than the past. And part of what it is that this masculine wants to manifest, look at this. Beautiful. The Four of Wands is a twin flame card. 1111, make a wish. It's all about creating these solid foundations in a partnership. It's being able to share a life, a happy home, a relationship. It could even lead towards celebration of a marriage, long-term commitment. This is harmony, very harmonious energy from that Four of Wands. It's beautiful. Excuse me. And then we have the Justice card coming through here. Truth's exposed, you know, and maybe, again, this masculine might have held back the truth from the feminine before. And that truth ultimately is that he loves her. He wants to be able to reconnect and start over. And the Justice card represents a soul contract between two people, whether you identify more with a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection. This is ultimately one of those connections that you were meant to have in this lifetime with this person, Scorpio. And they definitely made an impact on your life. Or is it in your life? Made an impact no matter how, you guys ended up going your separate ways. And I really feel this masculine is wanting to find balance in the situation once again with the feminine and bring harmony back. Knowing that he's got a decision that he needs to make in order to move forward with the feminine. And I really feel here with this masculine, he's just really trying to be responsible now. Take responsibility for his own actions of what brought you guys into separation to begin with. And then lastly, look at this. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so masculines coming in with this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, feeling perhaps that it's still a part of his destiny to be with the feminine. This is representing good karma, good luck, and it's falling in this masculine's favor to be able to create some sort of change when it comes to this connection with the feminine. Wow, those are some really nice messages. I'm going to set these guys aside over here so we can refer to them later if I have to. So we're now going to take a look at the energies of the divine feminine. All right, guys, let's take a look at that. But this masculine, so in love still with the feminine. All right, so let's take a look at our divine feminine here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Does the feminine feel the same? We'll take a look at that. Does this feminine feel the same? Because this feminine walked away for a reason. This feminine said goodbye. Unspoken words. So there are things that this feminine wants to still be able to express to this masculine, but hasn't had the opportunity to do so. I have a feeling here that you both have so much to say to one another, but just haven't been able to do so because there is no communication. There's no interaction more than likely going on right now. We do have innocence. So for some of my feminines, perhaps, you're just wanting to take things back to the beginning when things were fresh and innocent between you and the masculine, when you guys first connected. And also with this, what I'm feeling is perhaps the masculine might have accused the feminine of doing something, but she's innocent. She actually did not do whatever it was that she was accused of. That's for some of you. But there's this element of comfort when it comes to this connection. It's like two pieces of a puzzle that just fit together so perfectly. But because you guys are not together right now, there's something missing. Look at this, divine union. I really feel this feminine, if you resonate with this, if you're feminine tuning in, if you resonate with this for yourself, you still see this connection as a divine union. You still see this masculine as somebody that you want to be able to spend your life with. But clearly something happened that brought you guys out of balance, and that needs to be addressed. We have the crown chakra coming through for the feminines also. Consciousness. And perhaps when you guys went your separate ways, that created a bit of an imbalance in the crown chakra, So if that's something that you resonate with, feminines, this is something that you need to work through. And the focus words for the crown chakra is I know. Tapped into your thoughts. So really pay attention to your intuition and what it's telling you. Let's see what else. Let's see what else when it comes to the feminine. Angels and spirit guides for the divine feminine. for Scorpio. What else do we need to know here? Oh my God, look. Both feeling nostalgic. You're both feeling this way. Where is that card? Here it is. Both the masculine and the feminine, both feeling nostalgic. So you're both reminiscing. You're both remembering the good times. You're both missing each other. Both yearning, both reflecting, strolling down memory lane, as this card states. Remembering the good times. Detached, I don't even know if I care anymore. Okay, so some of my feminines, this is where you're at. Once you walked away, you decided to detach. However, there's still so much I feel that you want to say to your masculine, and you're still remembering the good times. You're still attached to the masculine, even if it is energetically. You still picture this person as somebody that you want to be able to build a life with. And you know what I get from this is, I don't even know if I care anymore. And I feel in your heart of hearts, you do. You do still care. And you know, it could have been hurt feelings, frustration, anger that caused you to detach, having experienced something very painful in this connection, which is why you guys are not together. But the masculine clearly still picturing a future with this feminine, and I feel my feminines are on the same page. Even from a distance, you know. We have indulgent. I want too much of everything. And maybe what I'm picking up from that is maybe at the time when you guys wanted a separation, something was lacking, you know, where you felt maybe like you were missing something. And so now it's time for you to focus on you, and you're just giving yourself anything and everything that you've been wanting. But I just kind of feel, if you resonate with this, that even though you might have given yourself everything, so to speak, there's still something missing here because you're not with your masculine. We also have secretive, not sharing how I really feel. What I'm picking up from that is, obviously you guys are not together, you're in separation, there's unspoken words here. And because you guys are more than likely not communicating, of course you are keeping things in your heart space. You're not extending these feelings and emotions to this masculine, so you're keeping it to yourself. And this could also be you, feminines, not sharing a whole lot on social media, especially if you guys followed each other on social media, and you're really not wanting the world to know what's really going on in your heart. And lastly, we have hopeful. Maybe we can start over again. Yep. And I believe, did that not come through from the yes? Maybe in the future we can have another go at this. Hopeful, maybe we can start over again. Okay, so I really feel you guys are on the same page without even realizing that you are on the same page. So let's grab some dialogue for the feminines here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. All right, feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine? I know that some of you guys are detached, but you're both feeling nostalgic. Oh, look at this. She's not the one for you. Okay, so this is part of the problem why you detached, feminines, because your masculine might have gotten himself entangled into a third-party situation, or there was somebody else that he actually ended up leaving the relationship for. Well, I'm feeling more so that it was a third-party situation, because we did get that message stating that it's the feminine that said goodbye. So there was outside interference here in this relationship. What else from the feminine to the masculine? What do you want to say? What do you want to say, feminines? You and me, we're not perfect. but we're perfect together. And look at this. I won't ever forget, my love. Nostalgic. You guys couldn't forget each other if you tried. You made an impact on each other's lives. On and in each other's lives. So let's add some tarot to this. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio. What else do we need to know on behalf of the divine feminine? You're both reminiscing. You're both wanting to start over and give this another chance. So what's holding you guys back? What is holding you back? Angels and spirit guides. We've got the Hierophant. Traditional values, okay? This is a beautiful card coming through here for the divine feminine, because the Hierophant is all about commitment, learning a spiritual lesson, and knowing ultimately that you guys are meant to be. And then we have the Fool card right after it. So, you know, taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, and welcoming in a new beginning, a fresh start when it comes to this connection. Wow. What else, please, for Scorpio divine feminine? Okay, my feminines are coming through as the High Priestess, mysterious, intuitive. So with the High Priestess coming in, typically as far as the message that I'm mostly picking up off of the High Priestess is that there's not a whole lot of action coming forward from the feminine. It is a card of waiting, of inaction. So I feel, my feminines, you're waiting for your masculine to make a move, waiting for your masculine to reach out and offer a second chance and a reconciliation. So during this time that you guys are apart, it's very important for you to trust your intuition. Just kind of go within and trust your gut and what it's telling you. And just being able to tap into your hidden knowledge of what you know to be your truth when it comes to this situation. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, you might be focused on an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Finances might actually be looking up for the feminines here. But when it comes to love and romance, the Ten of Pentacles is a strong bond. It's a happy, secure time in love, Scorpio. My feminines, this is a perfect match. This masculine is actually your perfect match in this lifetime. But we also have the Ten of Wands right after that. So it's time to lay down the heavy burdens of what you've been carrying when it comes to why you guys went into separation to begin with. And for some of you, it was infidelity on the part of the masculine. You know, she's not the one for you. He's feeling lonely. He's got some major regrets because of his actions, and he wants to start over. He's feeling just as nostalgic as you are, feminines. So this is a situation that definitely needs healing. I feel there's a chance for commitment here now. And the masculine definitely coming through, conveying to the feminines that the love is there, wanting to reconnect, remembering the good times. So there's a really good opportunity here for reconnecting, Scorpio. It looks quite positive here, you know, because remember, from the masculines, we have the Four of Wands, you know, a twin flame connection. This is a wish come true. 1111, you're on the right path when it comes to this connection. So the masculine wants to be able to build this happy life with the feminine. And feminines, if you're open to that, if you're wanting to commit to this, then you can certainly have commitment and a new beginning take that leap of faith with your masculine, and I have a feeling you'll be really happy with where it ultimately goes. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Just a very quick check-in when it comes to your connection with your person. I do hope that if it resonated with you, that it brought you some messages that you could use at this time. That's it for now, guys, and I'll be back real soon with more readings. Take care.